Hello there, all you beautiful motherfuckers out there. This is the our shit the shit Saturday, joined here by Valkyrie Grinder,
Hi, your hostess with the mostest.
Espionage DB7.
I just want to say that the first thing that I said before I hit started recording was, Ring, don't be an asshole on the intro. And he says, hey, you motherfuckers.
He did say that.
And Obsolete 2003.
Yo, how's it going, everyone?
And we are here today to discuss the latest and greatest in news, what's going out there in the world, and everything else. And let's start off with something good, and I'll leave it to one of y'all to start the nonsense.
I've got a few topics.
Me too.
I know, yeah. Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll start us off. So, and I've heard, this is probably, already obvious knowledge to anybody who follows our channel, as there's already been a video uploaded of this, but I do want to reiterate that, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Tuesday.
Okay.
This past Tuesday, I was given a very generous gift from Ring and Val. They actually came all the way over to my house and told me to get the fuck out, to come the fuck out. maybe. And I was like,
Mind you, we've only met a couple of times.
yes, physically. And I went outside not knowing what was going on. I half expected like a red dot to appear on me or something. It was like, oh well, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. but no.
It is me, so.
It wouldn't be from me.
No, but they stepped out of their car and basically came and handed me a bag and said, here, this is for you. And I was like, what is it? I opened it, and lo and behold, it was a Oculus Quest 2 VR headset, which I have never been able to put down since I got it. I have been playing the hell out of it, and I have been loving it.
We're at the levels of play here at this point.
Basically, yes. I've done the Jurassic Park little interactive movies. I ventured into VR chat for a bit. That was weird. I got uncomfortable and left. I have a phasmophobia story I want to tell. What else did I do? I messed around with the forest a little bit, but I don't like the movement of the forest. You can't use the joysticks to look around. You have like this weird kind of movement in VR, so I wasn't really a fan of that. But anyway, I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I've been loving it. And again, I'm very, 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 very grateful and humbled by Ring and Val's generosity. So again, right here on air, so to speak, I want to thank you guys again. And I fucking love it. It's amazing. I've been having the time of my life. And I want to tell a fucking phasmophobia story an encounter I had. First of all, I will not fucking play that game by myself again in VR.
I've been waiting for him to be like, come on, Val, let's do this. And I feel no sympathy now. I really don't. Because,
why?
Ha, you got breathed it.
Hey, okay. Now, if you remember the little snippet of when you got breathed it on, I didn't come in there and start laughing at you. I showed genuine concern. I was like, what is it? What is it? Where is it? What's going on? Like, I was like, what happened? I showed
now you know. Now you know. Because it only happened to me, but I can't.
So what she's talking about is because in all the times that I have played Phasmophobia, I'd never had the anomaly or the incident, whatever, where the ghost breathes in your ear. I've worn a headset the whole time, every time that we've played that game. I've never had that where they breathe in your ear. And Val had said, they breathed it on me, and y'all lifted at me, and this, that, and the other. And I had never.
I don't think it was I think it was like a mini heart attack.
Well, whatever. Yeah, I had never had that. Well, of course, my fucking first time in VR in the most fucking immersive experience possible, I have it happen. So I was just going through the range of games that I have that are VR capable, and I decided Phasmophobia. What the hell? Hadn't really been scary to me. It hadn't really done it for me that much, that it was like it had lost its terror factor after the last few times that we played it. So I figured, what the hell, I'll try it out just to see what it looks like. And I was juggling, because in VR you can carry one thing in each hand, but in the regular gameplay you can carry up to 3 things. And I was like, how the fuck do you carry? I'm supposed to be able to have at least 3 things. How the hell do I do that? I figured out eventually that you can actually clip one thing onto your belt and then have 2 in your hand, or you can clip one thing onto each side of your belt and then have 1 in each hand or something. So I figured that out. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna grab the flashlight, I'm gonna grab the EMF reader, and I'm gonna grab the ultraviolet light. I clipped that on my belt. Honestly, wish I had recorded this because there is a legit freak out moment. I did not record it just because I was messing with it. But anyway, went into the house. It was just a normal, regular house, one-story house with the basement, and kind of was looking around. Had the ultraviolet on my hip. Had the EMF reader in one hand, flashlight in the other. Not detecting any ghost activity. All of a sudden, in one of the rooms, I start seeing my breath in the air, and it's so much weirder in Phasmophobia in VR because you can actually, it looks like it's actually coming from your mouth since you're, wearing the goggles. Yeah, it's your point of view. So it looked like it was coming from my mouth. I was like, oh shit. So I quickly tried to fumble and grab the fucking ultraviolet light off of my belt so that I could start shining it around because the EMF reader wasn't picking anything up. It was still green. So I was like, let me see if I can find some fingerprints or something on the walls. So as I'm fumbling, I drop the EMF reader. I managed to get out the ultraviolet light, but all of a sudden I start hearing like footsteps like approaching, and I started hearing like not in my ear yet, but just kind of like at a distance, and I'm hearing footsteps, and then the light starts flickering. I'm like, oh fuck, what the hell? And at this point, my heart is starting to race because I feel like I'm there. It's freaky. It's dark. You can still see enough. You see shadows and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, I hear beep with the freaking EMF reader. I shine like a horror movie. I shine the light down at the EMF reader, and suddenly it's lit up until orange. So it's got like 4 lights lit up. I'm like, oh shit. And then at that moment, I hear in my fucking ear. I was like, okay, fuck that. I yanked the fucking headset off, and I was like, okay, I am never playing this fucking game in by myself in VR again. Because it was like something out of a horror movie. I slowly shine the light down to the floor where I had dropped the EMF reader, and I see it's fucking lit up orange, and just then is where I hear the fucking thing. And I'm like, okay, yeah, the fuck, I ain't playing that. I ain't playing that in single player anymore.
Oh, SB, we gotta play together.
Val wants me to play.
Play with me. I mean, maybe it'd be a little bit better. We could freak out. Look, you even mentioned that you and I are the Scream King and Queen.
But it's not. It's not October.
Oh, that's so fun.
I'll imagine there'll be even more updates by then. Or
fine, but I will not play by myself. I will not. That shit freaked me out. It was my heart was legit racing. Like I was legit. No, it was getting to the point like cardiac episode time. You know, it was getting fucking. It was getting freaky, man. It really was, and like I said, it was perfect timing for everything. It was like something out of a horror movie. As a matter of fact, I feel like I can see that happening in a horror movie. Like the ghost investigators, they're not picking anything up, and then they accidentally drop their tool. Their breath starts hanging in the air. The lights start flickering. They hear like footsteps, and all of a sudden they hear the beeping, and they shine their light down and look at the fucking thing spiking. When all of a sudden the fucking ghost appears and screams in their ear or something. That's what happened to me. It's freaky. But then I came and played Half-Life Alyx and loved it. And
your little safety bubble.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say safety bubble because there's still people trying to kill you, but you know, it's not a horror game.
Safer, like it's not gonna.
Your pants.
Yeah.
It was. Look, I was talking to Obs earlier this week about horror games. I was telling him how I admit that I freak out and I scream and whatever. I mean, it's fucking on the channel. I mean, I can't deny it. I've shrieked, I've screamed whatever at things on the fucking channel. I see you, freaking Franklin the Third. What the These things weren't behind me, were they? Hang on, I'm gonna see. Oh shit! Oh shit! What have I done to this, please? Oh shit! Suicidal render. Ah! What the? This one doesn't.
What the fuck is that?
It's the man. It's the one that's chasing me. Oh shit! It can run. It can run.
It is lined up. Don't watch it.
I think I locked myself. I'm trapped. Ah! What the fucking hell? The movie hasn't even started yet.
Oh, movie starting. Shush.
You shush. What the fuck? Why is there no sound?
Well, now the movie's at normal volume,
Don't
so.
tell me that. But I'm not hearing anything though. Oh shit!
Jump scare yourself.
But I still push myself to play those games, as scary as they may be. I had heard that Layers of Fear was a very scary game, and it didn't disappoint. It was pretty good. There were some freaky moments. Fucking Joel with the dog. But I mean, I've had moments where I've screamed and shit, so there's no denying it. But I pushed myself to play those. Phasmophobia in VR solo? I will not again. So that's about what I have to say on that. I have VR now, and that's the bottom line.
So how do you feel in general, besides Phasmophobia, about what's on there on the market? In terms of the games, as what you've seen so far.
I haven't really taken much of a look, except for things that are free to play or experience, because of the fact that right now I'm in a bit of a financial straits, so to speak. I don't have a lot of money. I will be. I'm expecting my stimulus to come at some point within the next few weeks.
I said it takes its time. I'm still waiting on mine.
Yeah, it takes its time. So once I get that, I'm sure it'll be something that I'll be looking into. But I haven't. Beat Saber, which is a game that I didn't really. I've seen was pretty popular, like on YouTube and stuff, but I never really cared for. I actually kind of looked at it, and it seems like a very fun, high energy, get your blood pumping game.
I could actually talk more about that one.
So
that's one of the games I can play.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, I haven't really looked at much of anything else. The only other thing that I have really focused on, and Val, you should play this. It's basically fun little mini games, but it's very well made, and it was made like freaking 6 years ago. Is Valve's The Lab, and it is free to play. They have like 6 or 7 different little mini games. They're very well made. They're very fun. Just little things to mess around with, and I would recommend that. That's a lot of fun. But if you want, by all means, go ahead and talk about Beat Saber.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that when he sent the link. I just haven't had a chance to actually experience it, like play it yet. So Beat Saber, if you're familiar with DDR, Dance Dance Revolution, instead of using your feet, you obviously use your hands. But you have like lightsabers almost in that game, and you're just going along with it in the beats, and there's different difficulties, and you may be thinking, hey, I mean, how hard can it be? Because you're just pretty much swinging your arms in different directions or whatever. But no, that game gets really intense.
The game is notorious for giving you a workout.
I love it, and I was telling the guys that I feel like a total badass when I play that game, because like they give you obstacles while playing the game, while you're trying to hit the little cubes that they send your way. And so also the music that they the choice selection of the music, it works well, and you're just you get into it, and it does give you a workout, like your arms, and sometimes I have to settle down myself and get not die from my
No, we don't
attack.
do that here. We don't do that here. Okay.
Yeah, no, we do.
No.
We do settle.
No.
Yeah, we settle.
No.
We settle up.
You're fired. Get out. I want your desk cleared out by noon.
No. But
Also,
I do have.
Get a desk.
I do have a desk.
Well, then clear it out.
No.
And get
It's on my computers and stuff. No. That's a lot of work. But I do have Half-Life Alyx. I haven't been able to play it yet, but from what I've seen and from what I've been told, it looks like an amazing game. Especially from the little snippets that Esp has sent me. it's very interesting to see, and
I played with a rat.
I seriously love seeing his reaction to his VR games. Like it, that is rewarding in itself because you can tell how much fun Esp is having with these games. I mean, he can tell you to his face turns blue, but it's one thing hearing him say it. It's good hearing him say it.
My fucking face turned blue when I was playing Phasmophobia.
But like seeing it from what he's like, you can genuinely tell that like you really enjoy this game, or just like the VR set in general. Now, one thing, like I'm still learning my Oculus, but tonight I did learn about the hand movements. Like you don't need your little joysticks.
Yeah, I had read about that, but I don't know how to enable it yet.
Yeah.
Val's going to impart that wisdom to me later.
Yeah, so I really like that because I also told the guys as well that when I first got my Oculus, I felt like I was Tony Stark, like with his computer.
The Iron Man vision.
Yeah, and I thought that was pretty amazing. Like I still get like, I don't want to say overwhelmed in a bad way, but like I love everything about the Oculus.
I love the pass-through vision. It looks so fucking cool.
And I love how you can operate your desktop from your Oculus.
Yes.
Like you don't have to be right there. So there's so many features already, and I had to update my Oculus because I haven't been on there for a few weeks. But it just, to me, my experience with the Oculus has been like it gets better with each time.
Val and Rain, I have to ask something. Is there a VR game that is a multiplayer game that is fucking Jedi lightsaber duels, or like a medieval knight game with sword fighting?
Yes.
I want that. What is it? What game is it?
If you look into the store, there is few Star Wars. There are few Star Wars games. I don't know what the dual sorting game is though, but there is a Jurassic Park game that I want to get.
We need to get these.
You could always play Hand Simulator.
No.
I forgot that is VR.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't like that game.
Yeah, try it.
But in VR. Okay, Val. I will play Phasmophobia with you on the condition that you play Hand Simulator with me. You can be a bald, naked guy with a bra and panties.
Why are you trying to choose my character for me?
No, that's the default character, right, Ups?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, remember? It's fucking Mr. Clean with bra and panties. Alright, look, I won't put that as a condition, but...
No, it's a fair... It is fair. Because, I don't like that game, but I'm asking you to play a game that almost gave you a heart attack.
I'm not saying I don't like Phasmophobia. As a matter of fact, it fucking did exactly what it was meant to do. But yeah, it freaked me out.
It's a different experience. Like I was telling SB, VR is a different experience compared to playing on your PC. I mean, that's a given. But with that game, when you play it, you have your PC in front of you, so you don't get the full effect of the VR. Now, VR, everything's in your face. It's like you're actually in the game. So I can see how your height was sensitive or whatever, your sensitivity to this was a little bit higher, because I guess maybe that's not the proper term. Anyways, if I get freaked out just by playing it on the PC, I'm probably gonna be like killing over or something when I play it on the VR. My screaming is probably gonna make Esp scream. I don't know. I can see.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for Phasmophobia.
We're gonna have like Ring and Oms coming like, y'all need to just shut the hell up. We can leave from over here.
No, but I really want to do some kind of either Jedi lightsaber duel or sword dueling game. I really want to.
Out there.
There's also shooter games too called, I think, Onward. That's a VR. It's pretty popular, and I've seen good reviews. That's another game that I get, but I think that's actually through the Oculus store. I don't know if it's on Steam.
Onward?
Onward?
I
Or
think
Outward?
it's on Steam.
I think it's Onward. I'm pretty sure it's Onward. I keep seeing the ads on Facebook, but I've also seen it in the Oculus store. So it could be on Steam.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Obs.
Yo.
Half-Life Alyx is the quintessential genre-defying game of the century. You get to play with a dead rat. I smashed the fucking clay pot on its head, and then I threw it and it almost fell on my head.
It was funny because you could hear him go ah.
Anyway,
See when he flinches, like it's his VR. Like, he jerks back. It's beautiful.
I wrote Obs' poo in a window. So your name is forever immortalized in City 17.
You know what? This can go both ways.
What?
So if Obs is poo, which he's not, you can say you're pee because of how Phasmophobia made you feel.
What?
You could have easily peed your pants or something.
No, that doesn't.
So
See, that has no origin. No, that has no
I
origin.
think could I be wrong, or am I? Or
Yes,
do
you're
you
wrong.
think I can be right?
You can be wrong. You are
Anybody?
wrong.
Ring Obs, you want to care to share your
Wait,
input
what's
on
going
this?
on here?
So, okay, fine. So, whenever me and Obs do a co-op game, it's gonna be like, Poopy here. Poo-pee. Poopy. Okay, so we're Poopy.
We really need to get off this subject.
You're the one that... Well, actually, I was the one.
Yeah, you were the one.
Obs, you've been rather quiet. What news do you bring to the table?
Not much. I'm not one of the cool kids with a VR headset on PC just yet, but maybe at some point. But
Do
that's
it.
cool. Kudos to you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more gameplay and content from you guys with the VR on PC. I have it on for PlayStation, but it's I have it in the closet somewhere. I need to bring it out. It's just so tedious with all the wires, but I just sort of got random PlayStation news because with their state of play, they did make 9 of those games available for you to download now. So, and the cool thing with that is you do not need a PlayStation Plus subscription. It's completely, absolutely free for you to download these 9 games.
Mm-hmm.
And Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be one of them later on. So definitely jump on that one if you can. And I guess also like on the rumor mill, supposedly Sony is getting ready to shut down the stores for the PS3, PSP, and the Vita. So
That was gonna happen anyways.
Those were still
I
around?
think they need to do something about the scalpers, though, about the PlayStation 5.
yeah.
I still cannot get one, and I'm sure, like, I'm pretty sure you're more frustrated because you were trying to get it on launch date, but
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. Like, you can't, like, you go to Best Buy, Walmart, Target, you can't get it because they're all sold out, and when it comes in, you have to be like the first people there, and people are buying like 5 at a time.
And that's why you buy ship to store, so that way you guarantee your copy. It does
Sorry
help.
to interrupt you.
It's all good. But yeah, it's just a pain in the ass with that. Yeah, I don't know. Eventually, once I get one, I'll definitely be unboxing it for the channel. But supposedly, Sony's it's all rumors. But yeah, they're gonna shut down those stores. It's up in the air with whether with them shutting down the stores, are you still gonna be able to download the games that you already own to your said consoles. So more to come with that. And then supposedly there's more rumors saying that they might finally make the PS5 backwards compatible. To what extent, I'm not sure, but it, in the rumor mill, it makes sense that they're phasing out the old classic versions and then gonna make it somehow available on the PS5. So more to come with that. But I don't know. I've been playing Ratchet and Clank. I've been enjoying that game. I haven't been streaming or anything like that. It's kind of playing it for my personal use and whatnot. But I never really played it for. I think it was the PS1 or PS2. I think it was PS2. But it's a fun
game.
yes.
Not being a PlayStation owner, I've never played the Ratchet and Clank games, but I will say that I was one of the probably few people who actually liked the movie. I know it was pretty universally panned, but I enjoyed it. Sylvester Stallone was in it.
Really?
I think the reason why it's panned because it. Oh, excuse me. It just didn't have the proper marketing. That was basically on the production company, and they just dropped the ball.
But yeah,
it was released right in this. I think it was released right in the SmackDown with COVID. I think.
no.
Okay. The point is that they failed to advertise it correctly, so that's on them.
Well, I enjoyed it, and Sylvester Stallone's in it. He's the big angry robot.
I have to try and check it out because what I know, I guess recently, aside from like them remastering it, the first one for the PS4, Ratchet and Clank, I guess really hasn't been relevant. Not in the bad way. It's just one of those things that they haven't really come out with a new game in a while, and for them to randomly make the movie, I can see why it didn't do so good. But not saying that was a bad movie, but I guess marketing wise or money wise.
Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Daxter versus Banjo and Kazooie.
Why?
I don't know.
Such a doof.
Why am I a doof?
Yes, you are.
Anybody here keeping up or has watched the Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yes.
I haven't yet to watch WandaVision. How am I supposed to watch that?
A couple weeks late. I'm gonna watch it when it's all released at the same time, so I can binge right through it. Doesn't binge it at all.
Well, I've been very busy, so.
I was the same way, but I did binge watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
I watched on the release because the spoilers can get pretty fucking ridiculous sometimes. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it on the morning, so that way I'm caught up and just not having a problem with that.
Can I have a spoiler-free discussion of Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Sure.
So, and again, I'm gonna go out of my way to be spoiler-free since it's only 2 episodes in. One of the things I want to bring up, you've seen the second episode, Ring?
Yes.
So, there is very minor, I suppose this would be a minor spoiler, I'm not going to go into specifics, but there is an incident that happens in the second episode where Sam, Falcon, actually gets racially profiled. I guess kind of social commentary on what's going on. And apparently from what I've read, Twitter users or whatever are incensed that this happened to Falcon. They're like, how dare they, and this and that. I'm kind of like, I think people were missing the point. That's kind of the thing. I'm sure that's the reason that they did it, is to call attention to, the social, making social commentary on the situations that's going on. And it seems like people are like missing the point and getting mad that it happened to Falcon. I'm kind of like, yeah, that's probably why they wrote it in, because of the fact to kind of show an example of something that they feel is happening in society.
So, the in the first episode, which I'll just spoiler anyway since it's been more than a week. The bank scene was made out to be racist, but it wasn't.
I don't think it was either.
No. See, here's the thing. Falcon was blipped. Like, he was gone. He had no source of income for 5 years, right? Mm-hmm. And he was gone for 5 years. He was basically dead. And he comes back out of the blue, right? And banks during that time were still operating, but due to the reduced amount of money, they're being very, very tight with their finances. They're not lending because their numbers are purely based on the numbers of bank accounts, transactions, yada yada yada. You can see where I'm going with this.
Yeah, me and Obs and Nick actually discussed that scene last week. I didn't think it was racist. I thought it was just the fact that, if anything, it's kind of a commentary on how, upper class versus lower class type thing, or how, not even that, what's a good way of putting it, just kind of how, like, sometimes when when you're in a situation, huh?
It was still an arc of the whole pizza thing.
God, are you ever gonna drop the pizza arc?
Are you ever gonna drop the poo thing?
Hey, he's a big boy. He can defend himself. He doesn't need to have an arbiter or fucking like somebody guarding, defending him.
Why are you
Val.
attacking Val?
I'm just saying, he can. You're a big boy. You don't need somebody to step in and fight your battles for you. Put on the boxing gloves, huh? Pooh.
He never asked me to.
Well, he doesn't need you to. Stop defending him. Stop defending.
Game getting pretty worked up there.
Where was I?
Your pizza.
Settling down.
But regardless, I'm liking Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This new character that they've introduced that has taken up a certain mantle and
He's a dick. I feel like he's just a massive fucking dick. Like waiting to happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to reserve judgment on him. I've kind of had, mixed feelings. There's moments have been like I feel the same way. Like, fuck this guy, man. Fuck this guy. He doesn't deserve this, and he doesn't deserve that, and whatnot. And other times I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's a cool dude. I kind of like him. And then he kind of turns around and he seems like that underhanded, tongue-in-cheek, pretentious, like a dick. So it's kind of, I'm still trying to form an opinion on him. Apparently, he is a character out of the comics. I don't know much about his character, but like I said, I'm trying to reserve.
He might have blew for me too, so
yeah. So I'm reserving judgment. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised about him, but yeah, like you said, you're waiting for him to turn out to be a massive dick or something.
Again, you just basically did in the middle of the episode. Like, he's like, get in my way, and you're done. I was like, oh, that guy's a dick. He's an asshole.
It's kind of like you can kind of see his point of view, but at the same time, because I tried to put myself in his shoes, like it seemed like he was trying to extend the olive branch, so to speak, but then it wasn't reciprocated. So now it's like, here's the ultimatum. So again, I'm still not sure about him. Seems like a cool character. I dig the outfit. I think they did a good job with the outfit, but to me, he seems like a child trying to roleplay his father by wearing his suit and walking in his big shoes. It seems like somehow the outfit, maybe not physically, but by act of valor, it doesn't fit him. Like, the suit just does not fit him. So I don't know.
You gotta remember is that he even says in the episode, he's all about safety. The security and safety. When we both know that, what's his name? Not the original Captain America.
Steve Rogers?
Steve Rogers, yeah. He was willing to risk safety for freedom, which is the way it should be. Because, unfortunately, as the old saying goes, when you sacrifice freedom for safety, you deserve neither. And I think that's picking back up on that. Because it feels like this guy is like pure, straight up, I don't mind sacrificing these freedoms just to be safe.
Straight up G-Man.
I'm getting from this dude, which is real stunning, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't like that guy.
Yeah. He definitely he there's moments where he does come off, like you said, very scummy, but again, there's moments that I kind of like, I can kind of like that part where he showed that he's got some guts. Again, trying to be as spoiler free as possible, not going into detail, but I'm still reserving judgment on him because I don't know what he's gonna end up being, but I'm very much liking the show so far. I liked the scene at the end of episode 2 where the two of them have a therapy session. I really liked what Bucky said.
Oh man, that whole section was great.
Yeah, but there was a moment there that really made me think. I think you know what line I'm talking about, right? If he was wrong about you, then maybe he was wrong about me.
Yeah.
That made me think, and I liked that line. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, because because of what Falcon did, it made him, make his point even more straight to the point. Like, he was wrong about you. then he was wrong about me. Like, what am I even doing here?
Right.
Like, why am I here now? And it just hit home.
Yes. So far, I'm really enjoying it. It's not as slow burn as WandaVision was.
It's much better about that shit. It's really,
I mean, the first episode had that pretty badass, very Marvel-esque helicopter scene.
Oh, you fucked them up, dude. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked up those guys like hard. It was a thing of beauty.
Yes. So
I very much enjoyed that.
So if you're a fan of like true, classic Marvel action stuff, this is definitely a show for you. I recommend it. I've been enjoying it. 2 episodes in so far. So when it's over, we'll probably give like a shoot the shit review like we've been doing. We're not using Nick's fucking flaccid to rock hard scale.
Nope.
But
something.
Yeah. But spoiler free, discussion. I think it's turning out very good.
On that note, I just finished my tank, so I will have some pictures here. We'll show here. There's one picture here, there's another picture there, and you'll see it'll be pretty fucking cool to look at. So there you go.
Congrats on a job well done.
Thank you. I'm very excited because I got this for myself. It is a Min 60 main battle tank that usually have served in mostly in the Vietnam War, but also several other conflicts, and I've been pretty happy about this build so far. So you'll see on the video or on the stream here what I've been doing is pretty fucking cool.
Nice.
Anyways,
that's about all I got.
Did you hear supposedly because Microsoft is getting ready to buy Discord?
Yeah,
I did not.
They already bought it. $11.1 billion. Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft has definitely been on the buying frenzy with that.
Yeah, they bought Bethesda, yeah.
So
far, Bethesda has not been damaged by all that nonsense. Though really they were mixing the same thing Microsoft did do anyways. Well, it's gonna be a wait and see thing. Honestly.
yeah.
Maybe they won't fuck up, maybe they will. Hard to say at this point.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh shit. Well, this is coming out the weekend before Godzilla vs. King Kong, so I know we're all pretty hyped about that.
Yeah.
See, the VR is trying to rob all his enthusiasm at this point.
No, it's not that. I don't know if I should say it. It's not even. So I found something out of the movie that I had kind of already suspected, but it was confirmed now, so it's not really gonna be like a surprise. And I'm kind of, I don't know. And it's not something that like I found out by searching for it. It was an actual trailer that I think it was HBO or whoever the fuck Universal whatever that they released. It was an actual trailer, but it shows something at the very end of the trailer. And like people in the comments were basically saying like, at this point we've already seen the whole fucking movie. Like they keep revealing stuff, and it's kind of like, man, look, what the fuck.
The fact is that everybody saw Mechagodzilla coming.
Okay, so you know what it is. So yeah, I think you've seen that trailer.
I've seen the fucking toys.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess I was still kind of hoping I'd be surprised, but yeah, you're right. Everybody's seen that Mechagodzilla's in it.
Yeah, there's the toys, there's the reflections, there's the fucking blueprint in the initial reveal trailer. There's a whole bunch of stuff that was already out there, and some people were saying some pretty dumb things. I was hoping for Mechagodzilla,
Ooh,
but maybe Mechagodzilla will be built off the Ghidorah head.
that'd be interesting.
Yeah. So who knows? We'll wait and see on the details, but
Yes, coming Wednesday.
I'm waiting to see if this will be the final one, or is it one of those things where it just keeps going and going and going?
It mustn't be the final one. It has to
Maybe?
be more. There has to be Gigan, man. The fucking Gigan. If nothing else, there hasn't been a respectable Gigan movie in decades. He was in Godzilla Final Wars and they made him out to be a joke for some reason. In my opinion, Gigan was one of the most badass, one of the most menacing looking kaiju in the entire franchise. He's a fucking space lizard with hooks for hands, a buzzsaw on his stomach, can fly and can shoot fucking laser beams out of the fucking visor on his face. Huh?
Austin Power reference.
No, not the shark shooting laser beams. He can shoot a laser beam out of the visor on his head. I mean, come on, how much more badass do you need to be? Shoots lasers, flies, hooks for hands, buzzsaw stomach. That's a badass fucking kaiju. And they haven't done shit with him. Like, he hasn't been a respectable kaiju in decades. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, he was a joke. In Godzilla...
Do you want to speak to the Toho manager?
I think I do. I want to talk to whoever the hell made Final Wars, because even though I really did enjoy Final Wars, it was a great movie, they fucking made Gigan out to be a joke, and they made him look, the worst part is, they made him look badass. He looks like the fucking Terminator kaiju with chainsaw hands and shit, and he cuts off his own fucking head. He shoots a blade out, and he cuts off his own fucking head. I mean, come on, like, seriously? Seriously?
So overpowered, he was his own demise.
Pretty much, and yes, Ring will do. But yeah, I don't know, man. There needs to be a Gigan that is respectable in the legendary universe. It has to be a Gigan. I mean, they made Rodan look freaking badass. They can do that to Rodan. They can make Gigan look godlike. You know, they've already established that other kaiju are coming from space. So, I mean, come on.
I mean, actually, they confirmed that kaiju are coming from the ground.
Ghidorah, I'm pretty sure they said that he was from space.
Right, but there's more kaiju under the ground. There's a scene in one of the trailers where Kong is fighting this other monsters.
Yeah, but
there's fucking mountains in the sky.
Right.
It's subterranean.
That's fine. I don't care if he comes from under the ground. I don't care if he comes from the sky. I don't care if he comes from the Macy's Day Parade. I just need.
What if he comes from Uranus?
Fine, whatever. He could come from Uranus. From Uranus. From Uranus.
Uranus. They changed it in the year 3018 from Uranus. Uranus to Urectum.
Hey, that reminds me. Val, I made a bad joke on one of your Facebook posts recently. Didn't I?
I don't remember what post.
It was did you hear about the woman who backed up into the fan? It was a disaster. Disaster.
Oh, yeah, because of the whole Scrabble meme.
Oh,
yeah. It's gonna spell disaster for later.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. I don't know why I brought that up. I have a very random memory.
Why did you bring that up?
That was really random.
Anyway, on the last note, I unfortunately had something I had to run, but I have another thing that me and Val are going to be doing, as well as Fox. Huh?
Yes. I was like, not just us.
Yeah, as well as Fox. Monster Hunter Rise. Expect some videos and live streams of that pretty soon.
From the amount that I played of this game already, I'm really enjoying it. I'm not disappointed, but
nice.
We didn't get very far, and both Death and I had agreed that we wouldn't go further until Esp was with us. So we should definitely keep that going.
I will.
If we wait for each other, we're never going to complete that game.
Yeah, no, I will actually get the next part. So you just did that mission. I don't remember what you called it, but basically the tutorial mission, and then that's where you stopped, right?
Yes, you have to get through that in order to play online.
I will get that done either today, tonight, or tomorrow morning.
Good.
Maybe not tonight because I'll probably be working on editing this so that I can get it submitted, but I will have it done. But yeah, so expect Monster Hunter Rise stuff. And expect VR stuff. Phasmophobia.
I would also say expect more SnowRunner.
Oh yeah.
I do plan to stream more of that game this week. I got a hankering to play it, but just haven't done it. I've been busy for some reason. Well,
You could have said no, but I'm glad you did it.
yeah. So look forward to that too.
Nice. I tuned into some of it when you were playing it. I saw like you're towing a vehicle and you're kind of like going up and down some cliffs.
Yeah, I was struggling with that last truck. I apparently didn't do it quite right, and I just kind of just
I
around it.
I saw that. Yeah, it was weird, but I can imagine playing that song with fucking some goddamn like Red Ankins playing, or fucking what's that other dude's name? The one that guitars and Cadillacs, hillbilly music, or fucking.
Yeah, I was playing some interesting country music when I was playing. So
He's been gone for 10 long days.
it matched.
Burn
though.
up that interstate.
The country music playing I was playing though did definitely match though the aesthetic, if you
Yes, totally does. Yeah, it actually looks like a fun game. So I would not mind playing it.
There's definitely no quick travel though. You have to go wherever the old-fashioned way.
Shit.
Breaker, tank boy, watch your forward axle. Got a meat wagon on the grid and a Papa Bear sneaking up on the back porch. Over.
Tank boy confirms. I'll go ahead and smack that ass of that bear and get over the hill and get those logs delivered on time.
Smack the ass of the bear. You know that a Papa Bear is a cop, right? In trucker lingo, a Papa Bear is a cop, so you're gonna smack the cop's ass.
Sure, why not? I'm down.
Oh. Anyway, is this a good stopping point? Anybody else have anything? I'm out of content.
Nope. I'm good.
Good.
Val.
I think it's a good stop point.
Yeah.
Val?
No, it's okay.
What? What are you gonna say?
I don't know. Never mind.
She was gonna say something.
Alright, well, I'll close it up for tonight here. This has been Ringleader 004, joined by Valkyrie Griner.
Bye.
Over here we have Obsolete 2003.
Yo, settle down.
And we have the one and only, probably infallible, never probably reproduced, hopefully, Espionage DB7.
He made an attempt. It's good enough. I accept it.
And this has been Odds Ends Gaming. We love y'all motherfuckers. Subscribe, like, or shit. Otherwise, have a good night.
Settle down. Now I'm talking to you, Ring.
Nope.